Uh, Hello. Hello.
Namaste. We can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Vikram, can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes. So do we start the introduction?
Yes, sir. So welcome all. New session, Sinhalese script, and on the behalf of Siddham, I would like to welcome all the participants and our guest faculty, and mostly our founder member, Mr. Harsh Nagarjuna, sir. So I would like to invite Mr. Harsh Nagarjuna, one of our founder committee member, to introduce Siddham and introduce our guest person to all the participants, sir. Mr. Nagarjuna, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Very warm welcome to all of you. So on this auspicious day, which has been declared as the Day of Universal Compassion, we are starting. This happens to be the great 14th Dalai Lama's birthday, and he has spent his entire life dedicating to the cause of wisdom and compassion. So we are very happy to start this new series. And Siddham, as most of you know, and here's a brief introduction to those of you who don't know. Siddham is an institute of Indic and intercultural studies. It is based out of Sarnath in the holy city of Varanasi. And we have been active for over 4 years now. And our motto reads Swamano Vasitantu Kritam Mayedam, which is an inspired line from the text of Shantideva's Bodhisattvacharya Avatara. So we aspire to do deeds for self-contentment, because if you find self-contentment or santushti or santosha or satisfaction, you will be able to share that. And a mind that is content, will bring about joy around it. So that is the goal. And we plan to do it through knowledge and learning and scholarship. So Siddham so far has been at the forefront of doing seminars and workshops, and we have done dozens of language, epigraphy, script, and manuscriptology workshops. And we have also done 4 international seminars pertaining to Jyotish and language and history of grammar and things like that. And we hope to continue our good work, where we hope to act as a bridge between ancient wisdom and a new generation of scholars. And to this effect, we are very happy to have with us today Mr. Samanta Upanayake. He is a scholar from Sri Lanka. I had the good fortune of meeting him in the month of March, April, when I was in Sri Lanka for a conference. And Mr. Samanta Upanayaka is a native Sinhalese speaker with extensive experience in academia. He is a lecturer at Nagananda International Institute for Buddhist Studies, and he also serves as a visiting lecturer at Buddhist and Pali University. So he holds a degree of Bachelor of Arts degree in Buddhist philosophy and postgraduate diploma in education and linguistics. He has masters in Buddhist studies, and he is pursuing a doctorate in Institute of Pali and Buddhist Studies at University of Kelaniya. He has a wealth of experience in language instruction, and he's also a very fine logician. So being a native speaker of Sinhala language and deeply rooted in the Buddhist culture of this beautiful Sri Lankan island, he will be our, very treasured and a very welcome addition to the Siddham family of events. And he will be taking this online certificate course on Foundation of Sinhalese Script and Language. It's a 10-hour script and communication primer, and we are happy to bring this to you through Siddham. So I hope during the course of the next 10 days, starting from 6th to 15th of July, you will enjoy and learn about the origins of Sinhala script, its historical significance in context of Sri Lankan culture, what it brings to the Buddhist community, and hopefully you will also be able to learn to read a few Sinhalese manuscripts. And I welcome you all participants who are participating, and I warmly welcome the resource person, Mr. Samanta Upanayaka, a dear friend of mine, to proceed the workshop. And my strong recommendation is, this is just inspiration, and this is just a tip of the learning process. And once you become very comfortable and curious about the script and its culture, please make a visit to beautiful Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a wonderful island with very close civilizational ties to Bharat. It acts as a part of the greater Indian subcontinent. So the cultural influence is very vivid and very beautiful. So, if this script and this course interests you, I think the next thing on your mind should be a vacation or a research trip to Sri Lanka. So with this, I welcome again, all the participants and Mr. Samantha Opanayaka, the resource person. And I hope that this will be a meaningful 10 days of interaction for both of you. And there'll be a lot of new inspired ideas and learning. So let me just begin the proceedings with a small prayer, and I invite Dr. Samantha Opanayaka to take over from here. Om Namo Buddhaya. Anirodham Anutpadam Anuchedam Ashashvatam Anekartham Ananartham Anagamam Anirgamam Yaha Pratitya Samutpadam Prapanchopasamam Sivam Desayamasa Sambuddhastam Vande Vatatambaram. Okay, so thank you, and over to the resource person Samantha Opanayaka.
Namaskar to you all. Actually, thank you very much, my friend Harsha Nagaraju and the Siddham Institute for inviting for this series of lectures to educate you regarding Sinhalese language. Actually, here my ambition is not to talk too much about the language or the culture, because these are information that you can gather from the internet. So my prime intention is to make you kind of familiar with the Sinhalese scripts, and so someday you may be reading some Sinhalese text. So, and if you can write some Sinhalese text, it will be a great opportunity for your future studies in relation to this Buddhism and these Indo-European languages, as a linguistic, as a philosopher. Anyway, as a scholar, it will be, I think, a good opportunity for you all. So I think now almost all of you have joined here, and actually I'm much happy today because that you all are gathered here to have some sessions with Sinhalese language under my guidance. So actually this intention was first made within me by Harsha Nagaraju, Mr. Harsha Nagaraju, our friend. Once he visited in Sri Lanka, here at our campus, he suggested me to do this session. So if I start with introducing the scripts, I think it is important. If we talk about Sinhalese language in brief, so you can Google and search about this too much. This language has about 3,000 years history, and some Brahmi letters are also there before the scripts. We see about 2,500 years of literature from Anuradhapura period, right? We see some texts written in relation to Buddhist philosophy, commentarial literature, some Sinhalese books, even the Sinhalese literature. Just for Sinhalese literature, we see them, but actually they, at the initial stages, like Anuradhapura Purnaru stages, they were written for Buddhist teachings about the life of the Buddha or the teachings of the Buddha. So, you know that in Sri Lanka, these teachings, Buddha's teachings, were further developed. After Buddhism was spread to Sri Lanka, we see some commentarial, sub-commentarial contributions can be seen. There are certain texts actually written, they are our inherent texts that we can't see from other countries, and our culture is also developed based on Buddhism and Sinhalese language. So regarding this, I think you can read a lot, but if I can train you to have certain idea about Sinhalese scripts, and if I can read you, if I can make you read, if I can make you write the Sinhalese scripts within these days to some extent, I think it will be a good opportunity. You know that Sinhalese language is, although it has a different set of scripts. Now, if I share the script, you know, this is the Sinhalese scripts. You might have not seen this, right? Sinhalese scripts. I see here this is how they are pronounced, as like that. I'll be training you. But these letters, these scripts, are unique to Sinhalese language, right? Sinhalese language. Now, you know, Sanskrit is written today with the aid of I think Nagari letters. But English is written with the aid of Roman letters. The Sinhalese is written using Sinhalese letters, which cannot be seen in other languages. Actually, these have been evolved for centuries. These shapes have been evolved for centuries in the history. So, the moment we are not looking at how they have been evolved, initially we are going to learn how we can read the Sinhalese text and how we can hide those letters. Before that, I would like to draw your attention regarding the similarities of Sinhalese and some other these Indian languages. Normally, Sinhalese language has been evolved in Sri Lanka under the influence of Pali and Sanskrit languages, right? So, some words we see here are our own words, but some are actually taken from Pali and Sanskrit languages. So, if you take this in Pali, we say Mata, Mata, or it can be said Matru in Sanskrit, right? But actually, this Mata or Matru can be seen again in Sinhalese. In Sinhalese also we say Mava, right? Mava. Mava is mother. I think there might be some linguist here in the group. So some similarities can be seen with these sounds. Some similar phonemes can be seen here. Some similar morphemes can be seen here. Eventually, some similar words can be seen here, right? So the surface structure of the language is obvious then if you take Pita, Pitru. In Sinhalese also it is called Pia, Pia. You take the word Deva, Deva, either it is Devak or Devo. It is from Latin dens. So these terms eventually has become a singular word as Deva. You can see the same, right? If you take Vyag, the Pali term, and Vyagra, Sanskrit, it comes to Sinhalese again as Vyagra, the same word. Some Sinhalese words are directly taken from Sanskrit. So it is much important here to know that we are not totally strange to study Sinhalese. Right? The Sinhalese language is not kind of totally strange language. I think sometimes if you study Chinese or Japanese or different languages, Vietnamese, so there can be quite different set of words. The vocabulary will be quite different. But here the vocabulary between Sinhalese and Pali or Sinhalese and Sanskrit, we see quite similar. And even grammar actually, we can see some similarities. Actually speaking, I don't think that we'll be able to compare and study these grammar rules that much. But I hope to do something in relation to reading some simple sentences. So, if I start with the Sinhalese scripts today, and as I said, if I am going to make you able to read Sinhalese and train you to write Sinhalese letters, is that okay with you? I asked the uh, participants from different, I think.
Yes, yes.
That's good, right?
It is good. Yeah, we are, yes.
Actually, about language, you can learn from the internet, right? If you go to the chat GPT and ask anything, you can learn. Even the Sinhalese alphabet can be seen. There are books in internet, but that writing the letters and reading them, training with the phonetic system, right? The phonemes, they are actually quite different. They are quite hard. Hard in the sense not sweating, right? That hard in the sense it is, you know, that kind of strange thing, especially the actually if you learn the script and if you are not further strange with but if you are not further strange with the words, if you can read them easily, you will have kind of self-study with English language, right? Definitely you will have that. So today, I think most of you agree with me to study the Sinhalese scripts. Yeah, some of you have texted me, yes, and some switch on the mics and all. Actually, it's not a physical classroom, and I'm really happy to make you out individually, but it will take some time. But if you can keep your cameras on and if you switch on your microphones where necessary, it will be a live experience for me. So we can make this kind of active series, right? Then first I'm going to show you the script in Sinhalese. You are not to write at the beginning, but you can see these. These are the scripts. You know, in Sinhalese, there are two types of letters, vowels and consonants. In English, so in Pali, Sanskrit also we see these. Normally, we call this alphabet in English. In Sinhala, we call them hodiya. You can see these letters included in the Elu hodiya. Elu means that accepted Sinhalese. But actually, there are some little exceptions under the influence of some foreign languages. But these letters are enough. I mean, exceptions means I'll tell at the end what they are. So at the beginning, if you learn these, that is too much enough, right? So this letter is called a. And this is a. This a is used for that right? I'm not telling here that we are using that international phonetic alphabet here because exactly we can't tell. But these phonetic symbols are the symbols that accepted by Sri Lankan linguists for teaching Sinhalese in English medium. Right. The first letter is a. Can you tell that? A.
Oh,
A. And the next one is A. Can you tell? A.
ah,
A. A. Third one is A. A.
It's something like A, right?
A.
Ah,
Yes, A is on the way. A is there. It is this one. This is A.
okay.
Okay, thank you. This is A. A. And this is E.
E.
This is E.
E.
So all this A is looking like a similar thing. Like we can't distinguish like which one having a like a big pronunciation of a and small pronunciation of A. So how can we distinguish?
This is A. This is R. This is A. This is R. I think you can see this
Okay.
diacritical mark on A.
Okay.
That is to show that it is dragging. It is that long R.
Okay. So it's similar to the like present day A, which we use for writing an apple.
Apple actually this A this letter is used for writing
Okay.
apple. I mean
Okay.
you forget about English sounds and all.
Okay.
Yeah, this is used for apple. Yes, for apple. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
okay. So in pronouncing apple. Uh,
Okay,
Now
sir.
I think these are familiar to you if you study Sanskrit alphabet, right? But
Yeah.
some are exceptions. E. This is E and this is
E.
E.
Okay.
This is U.
Okay.
U.
Yeah, I can also relate it with the Devanagari script of U.
Yeah. Then A is not there, right?
That is an
Yeah.
exception, I think, right? That's
That,
exception.
that is an exception.
Yes.
Yeah. Then U. This is U. This is U. Tell U.
Oh,
Yeah. You have to be like a kid when studying a language, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Kids practice languages without being shy, right? Then you have to be like that. Otherwise, you can't grasp. You can't acquire that, right? That actually you can learn that. It will not acquisition. Acquisition is something natural. Here it must be a learned thing. So here you have to be active like a child in learning the language. Then only can get something right. Then this is u. This is u.
okay.
Yeah, u. This is iru. Sorry, this is iru,
Iru,
and this is
something.
Iru.
iru. Yes, iru.
So is it similar like a Ru of a Uriya script?
Sorry.
Is it similar like a Ru vowel of a Uriya script?
I think that Nagari script has the same ru. You say ru, right?
Yeah,
Rishi.
Ru.
Ru.
Rushi.
Yeah, Rishi. Yeah, the same,
Yeah.
same.
Okay.
Sir, can I ask one question right now or afterward?
Sorry.
Can I ask a question related to the history of this language right now or afterward, as you say?
Regarding what?
Regarding the history of the Sinhalese language, that it is union of the Pali and Sanskrit with the native uh, alphabets of Sri Lanka, or it totally influenced by the Pali when the Buddhism came over there?
Give me a second. You asking how this alphabet came to be in?
Yeah, because it's very similar to the Sanskrit. So it's a when the Buddhism came over there in the Sri Lanka, so this alphabet form after that, or there is a fusion or the union of the old alphabet of the Sinhalese with the Pali.
Actually, we can't tell that all alphabet from Pali is not available here, right? All the letters from Pali, sorry, all the letters in Sinhalese are not available in Pali, right? All the letters in Sinhalese are not available in Pali. That's one thing. And these letters, I said that there are some others too. When considering Sanskrit alphabet and Sinhalese alphabet, there's a kind of similarity, right? There's a kind of similarity between Sinhalese alphabet and what? Sanskrit alphabet. I think we are much familiar to Sanskrit alphabet because some letters have been taken from, now for example, there are three sh sounds, right? Sh, s, sh, and s. We don't see these three sh sounds in Pali, right? S, sh, and s. Only this s is available in Pali, right? So I think this alphabet is much related to what? Sanskrit alphabet, right?
Okay.
Anyway, what I say, you can Google and read those things later, right? Those linguistic parts. But the most important thing in this kind of short course to learn something practical. The practice cannot be done alone with the aid of the materials available in Google, either ChatGPT or whatever, right? So let's focus on that because I'm a native speaker, no native speaker of Sinhalese culture. So I know how these are pronounced and how they are written. I think from me, you have to expect that what you call exposure from me, right? I have got that exposure. So I have to share that experience with you. I think that will be better. So we have to learn these languages in India, especially Tamil, Hindi, Pali, Sanskrit, like that. We love these languages. Same way, you love Sinhalese, as we are in the same family, and we are sharing our cultural aspects. You visit our country, and that Harsanagara and all that our university last March, and we are also coming to that Dharma Institute conference next month. Some lecturers from our university are also coming there. So we are sharing this knowledge and cultural aspects and philosophical aspects all. So for that, our experience is also shared here in relation to these letters, right? This alphabet. Right. Then I came across I, U, Iru, right? You said that Ru, right? That's okay. Iru. We are telling like Iru, but it is correct. I think Ru, as it is practiced by you. Then Lu. Rarely we see words with these sounds, but we say they are these are available in Sanskrit, right? Lu.
No, we have L, like the L kind of thing, but
Yeah.
that's only Raswa. We don't have Dirgha in Sanskrit for L.
Right. Then
Even in Odia script, there is a re concept where we associate la with the ra. Lee. So is it similar like this?
In Sinhalese, sometimes these are important. When writing Bruce Lee, right, we need brew. That is like ru. When writing
Okay.
Truna, through is important, right? When writing Colebrook Commission, Colebrook is Ru, like that. Then this A, this is pronounced that A. This is A, and this is A. This is short A, and this is long A, and this is I, right? This is Aitihasika, right? I. Then O, this is O, and this is O, and this is Aushada, right? So let's start. Can we?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you all can practice this. Yes.
A,
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 E,
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 U,
U,
L,
Ru, Ru, Lu,
Lu,
Lu, A,
A,
I,
I,
O,
O,
Au.
this feature is common to, is it South Indian language? Because in Kannada also we have A, I, O, actually.
Yeah, might be actually. I have no experience regarding these languages. I have some idea in Pali and little idea in Sanskrit
Pali
too.
they don't have. Pali, I studied Pali. Pali, I think only one is there.
Yeah, only A is there.
Yes.
Only O is there.
Hmm.
Right. Normally they are they are not long, they are short. But this is pronounced like A1. This is Okasa. Okasa.
Kasu.
Yeah, only in some cases like et, seyo is short. This is otto, sotti, like that it is short. So that's why I said you once before that this alphabet goes beyond the Pali alphabet. Then where do we get the rest? You can say they are under the influence of Sanskrit and other languages. There are some symbols I have not mentioned here, but initially we better learn these. That's why I put only these. So shall we read the vowels again?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
A,
A,
E,
A,
E,
E,
I,
E,
I,
U,
U,
R,
Ru, Ru,
Lu,
Ilu, Ilu, E, E,
I,
I, O, O, Au. Right. You can read them alone and see.
so can the letter next to the R, correct?
Sorry?
Uh, the letter what we call it next to the R, bigger R.
Ru.
Ru,
Ru.
this one.
After Ru.
Iru,
Ilu,
Ilu, Ilu,
Ilu.
Ilu, Ilu,
Ilu,
Ilu.
Ilu.
Right?
Right.
Actually, these
So
are
it's
called
like
vowels.
Ilu or Lu.
We said that Ilu.
Ilu.
I think that you must have practiced this correctly as Lu, because that sound is from your mother tongue. But we Sri Lankans rarely see this in the language. So just in the tradition we keep the symbol and we call it Ilu. My pronunciation, as you say, might be somewhat strange to you because it is in your mother tongue properly. Right? Sorry for that. Lu, then as you say, right?
Okay.
Then these are called vowels. You know that vowels and consonants can be seen in even in English or your languages also. These are called swara in Sinhala. In Sanskrit also you say swara. Swara.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Swara.
Yes, sir. Even in Hindi, we also call it as a swara.
In
Swara.
all Indic languages, we call
Yeah,
swara.
in all Indic language.
I think in Pali also in grammar traditions we say sara.
Sara.
Yeah. Satto danta sara atta. Yeah. Sara atta. There are 8 swaras. You're telling?
Not in all Indian languages, but there are exceptions. In Tamil, Uyirettu and Mayettu. Swara is not using. Uyirettu and Mayettu. Swara and Vanjana.
Okay.
In Sanskrit. In Tamil, okay.
Yeah. Actually, I think that Tamil is a kind of ancient historical language developed in South India. Actually, I'm not familiar with that culture or literature. Sorry for that. So, some similarities are there, we can see. Anyway, these are called swara. Why we call them swara? It is, I have learned in Sinhalese grammar. When I learned, the grammar teachers say that why they are called swara, because they can be pronounced alone. As they can be pronounced alone, they are called swara. But these consonants, we call them vyanjana. Vyanjana, they cannot be pronounced alone. They need the help from vowels, swara, right? They need the help from vowels, swara, right? You say vyanjana in your languages also sometimes, I think. Vyanjana.
Yeah, we say.
Yeah, we say.
In Pali also it is called vyanjana. Pesa vyanjana. Right? I think in Pali traditional grammar books, I can't remember. They are called Vyanjana. I think this word Vyanjana came to Sinhalese from those sounds. Actually, we are not in a big hurry to learn many things, but I want here to evoke your interest in these scripts, right? My prime objective is to evoke your interest in learning these symbols, and let's see whether we can read in a few days, right? So let's try gradually. Now we are going to look at the consonants. We are going to look at this very carefully. There are 5 groups, starting from K, the next one is starting from Ch, the next one is starting from T, the next one is starting from T, and eventually P. There are 5 clusters. In each there can be seen 5 letters and another one. You see 5 letters and another one. In each we can see 5 letters and another one at the end. So altogether, how many letters then? 5 into 5, it is 25, and another one there are 30 letters. And after that we can see these 4 letters. Again there are 5 letters. That is how these letters are composed. Shall we start reading them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. First one is K. K. I hope you are reading it. K.
K.
K. Second one is K.
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 Right? It is more sound. More sound. Right? This is unsound. It's not that sound. This is sound. K. K.
Go.
G. G.
K.
Go.
G.
K.
G. G. G.
K.
Go.
Ng.
Go. Go. Go.
Ng.
Ng.
No.
Nya. Nya.
Not nya. Not nya. It's
It's
ng.
Nya.
Ng.
Ng. Ng. From, I think it is
Throat.
from throat. Yes.
Mm.
Ng. Ng.
Go. Go.
Is it
Go.
like
Go.
a Nia?
You say that Lanka.
Ng.
Lanka.
Ng.
Lanka. Mm.
No. No.
Ng. Lanka. We use this there.
No. Long.
Kanka. Kanka. We use this. Ng. Kanka. Sanka. We use this. Right?
Hmm.
Then ka, ke, ga, ge, nge, nge.
Ng.
Ka, ke, ga, ge,
Ng.
nge.
Ng.
Right?
Ng.
I'll take these at the end, these 5 separately. What is this? Ka, ke, ga, ge, nge.
Ng.
Right?
Ng.
Ka, ke,
Ka.
ga,
Ka.
ge, nge.
Ng.
Nge.
No.
It's not
No.
ne. It is not ne.
Ng.
It is nge. Nge.
Ng.
It's the throat.
Ng.
Guttural.
Ka. 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 Ng.
Kaka gaga nge. 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 But,
Lanka.
Lanka. Yes, mouth is open. It is not dental letter. Not begin. Not that voice is not
Lanka.
Python with the is actually we see that touching our palate, right? Palate.
Ng. Ng.
N. But is it N? N is from throat.
No.
N.
From Kantha, it is Kanthya.
Yeah. Kanka, kanka. We don't touch our tip of the
In
tongue.
Hindi word Kangana.
Yeah.
In Hindi word Kangana, just before na Kanganga.
Ganga. Yes, Ganga.
Ganga, yeah, Ganga.
Ganga, Ganga. Yes, Ganga.
Kanka.
Kanka.
Ganga.
Ganga. N.
No.
Ng.
Yeah.
No.
Then
Ganga.
ka, ga, g, n.
No.
Can you tell? Ha,
Ha.
g, ga,
Ga.
g,
Ga.
n.
No.
Again,
Nya.
not nya. Nya, nya, nya,
No.
nya. We say nya like this.
Nya.
Nya, nya, nya.
Nya.
N, n.
No.
Don't got it.
Nya.
Ng.
N. Ka, k, ga,
Ka.
g,
Ka. Ga. Nya.
n, n, n.
Ng.
You say Lanka, Ganga. We keep our mouth open, right? N. Our tongue goes back. N. N. Lanka, Ganga. The tip of the tongue doesn't come to the teeth or the palate or the lips. It goes back, right? N. Okay, I think these letters are common to you as well. So we have to see these Sinhalese letters properly and we have to practice them. Second one is ch, ch,
Cha.
ch.
Cha.
And this is ch,
Cha.
this voiced,
Cha.
ch, ch, yes, ch. This is j, j,
Ja.
and this is j, j, j,
Ja.
Ajayana, j. This is ch, ch,
Cha.
gachati, gachati. First is this one. Second is this one. Gachati. Ch. J. 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 First J is normal. Second J is voiced. J.
Ch.
J. And this is nya. Nya.
Yeah.
Anya. Manya.
Anya.
Sanya.
Raya.
Jnana.
Yeah.
Nya.
Yeah.
Nya. Nya. Nya.
Yeah.
Yes. Nya. Nya.
Yeah.
I think again we better tell ch. Ch. Ja.
Ch.
J. Ja. J.
J.
Nya.
Yeah.
Nya.
Yeah.
Yes. Now we are going to pronounce. Then we are going to pronounce t, 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 t. Tell that t. Can you tell t? Right? T. And t. Voice. T. T. Second one is t. First one is t. Sorry, this one. T. And this is t. T. This is d. D. This is d. This is d. T. T. D. D.
No.
N. You see how many differences are there with these n sounds, right? This is n, this is nya, now it is n, n, n. There is murdaja, right? Is that tip of the tongue goes to the upper part of the palate, right? Upper part of the palate. Here, n, n. I think you get it.
No.
Ta, yes, n, like ganta, 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 banda, banda. Banda is a Sinhalese name. I think it is might be available. Is it available in your languages? Banda?
Banda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Another
Do you
example,
use
Ganapati.
Ganapati? Yes, Ganapati. This no, Ganapati. Ganapati. No. Then ta, th, da, d, n. Then ta, th, read. Yes, Miss Vivek, read.
The
Da,
the
d,
the
n.
the no.
Mr. Vivek, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The the no.
Na. Ta, th, da,
Ta
d.
no.
Yeah, tata, da, da, na. Devendra.
Ta, th, da, da, na.
Na. Then Swati, Dasapur.
Yes, sir. T, th, d, dh, n.
Great. Others all together?
Ta, th, da, da, na.
Right. Now this is t.
Ta no.
Yeah. Now we are going to t. Tha. th, ta, th. This is the, this is th, th. The is like a pita. The is like atha. The this is not sound, not voice. This is voiced. The da the da the n ta the da the n. Tell. Yes, these are like Devanagari. And I don't know.
Na.
Yeah. And sometimes I think voice problems are there due to network problems. I don't know whether that is from your side or my side, but mostly my side it may be okay because others get it. So sorry for any inconvenience occurs here. Right. This is ta, th, da, the, n. Tell.
The, the,
Ta,
the,
tha,
the,
na.
no.
No.
Yes, ta, th, da, the,
Ta,
n.
tha, da, dha, na.
Then this is similar to Devanagari, right? These voices, these sounds are,
Yes, yes.
Yeah, a bit.
but the symbols used for writing the Sinhalese scripts are quite different, right?
Yes.
Quite different. So in language we see these scripts are unique to language. Is one thing. The other thing is, though we have borrowed some words from the languages like Pali, Sanskrit, and some other, sometimes even the European languages. Sri Lanka had been colonized for 500 years now. Then during that time, we have got some words, right? Then those words, actually borrowed words, like stopu, like that. We have different words. Actually, we have to go to the depth of this English vocabulary and how they have been evolved, and all we can investigate about them. It's quite interesting. Okay, then ta, th, da, th, n, and the next row is pa, ph, pa, bh. These ones,
Pa, pha, ba, bha.
yes, pa, ph, ba, bh, m, pa, ph, ba, bh, m.
Pa,
Yeah,
ba, ba, bha, ma.
yeah. Again, let's see. This first row is ka, ph, ga, gh, ng. All these are from this gut, right? Guttural. And the next we see cha, ch, ja, j, ny from the palate. Right? Then
Cha, ch,
ta, th, da, d, n. Ta, th, da, d, n from the top of this palate. We will see the new words for these. Actually, at the initial step, I don't think that we have to analyze about these letters, their pronunciation systems and their linguistic aspects. Initially, we are not going to do them all, but we have to know the symbols, the scripts, and try to tell at least 2-letter words, 3-letter words, then 2-word sentences. right? As I have learned regarding learning and teaching languages, gradually we have to learn. First, we have to know one thing, and we have to add a little more. We have to add little more. That way, we have to learn that in a systematic way, gradually. Then only we can grasp a language. So I assume you all novice, you are in the entry level in learning Sinhalese language. That's why I started this from this alphabet. And actually here, what I am using is a traditional way of teaching. You know that in modern, when learning the modern languages, we may use some other ways, not beginning with these letters or scripts. There may be some other approaches, methods and approaches in language teaching. So it's not the time to talk about them now. So is this okay with you if I start like this?
Yes, sir. It's fine by me.
Yes, sir. Fine.
Yeah. Actually, this is also kind of experiment. I have never taught to Indians language. I have tried teaching this at school, the Sinhalese, Sinhalese young students, but not to a set of scholars like you. Sorry. So, as we practice today, I hope you to practice I, u, ru, lulu, I, o. Like that, these vowel sounds, the letters which can be pronounced or can be voiced by themselves. And I hope you to practice these 25 letters. Ka, kh, ga, gh, ng, cha, ch, ja, j, ny. Excuse me. Then ta, th, da, d, n. Ta, th, da, d, n. Ta, th, da, d, n. Then pa, ph, ba, bh, m. There are 25 letters also. Then before continuing, if you look at these letters, I think it is better, right? Before looking at these 5 letters at the end. What is this? Ya, R, L, V. Read them. Ya, R,
Ya, R, L, V.
Ya, R, L,
Ya, R, L, V. Ya, R.
Ya, Ya, R, L, V. Then this is S, Sh, S, H, L. When we say this, sir,
So,
yeah, tip
Sh,
of the tongue touches the palate,
so,
sir, and sure, it touches the top, right? Sure, second one, sure, and this sir, this sir, yeah,
so,
sir is touching the teeth, right? I think you have heard this from Nagari also, some of you. So there might be someone who has not seen this. And can somebody, if somebody is there, not from India, I mean non-Indian people, can you raise hand? Just for my knowledge. Who are the non-Indians? This hand, though, are you from India?
No, sir.
You are from Vietnam.
Yes.
Right. I thought. Actually, we have many Vietnamese students with us at the institute. And I have been to Vietnam as well, Hanoi, for United Nations conference in 2019.
Oh,
Vesak Day conference, UNDV.
yeah. It's
And
nice.
then, Hanoi. So
I'm in Ho
others,
Chi Minh City.
sorry,
I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City.
Ho Chi Minh City. Right. The other biggest city. I think the
Yes.
biggest city, the capital, right?
Yeah. No, capital in Hanoi.
Hanoi. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Vietnamese is a different language, right? Not like the Sanskrit or
Yeah.
Nagari, or it's quite different language.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
easy to learn like Pali and Sanskrit. So,
Yeah.
excuse me, sir, I would like to confuse from the vowel. It's a lu, huh? The vowel in the vowels, they have the two words lu.
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So in the vowel have the two words like lu. Huh?
Yeah.
So in consonant also have the la. It's the look like. It's the same, no?
Actually, lu are there in vowels.
Yeah.
Here, l. Here it is l.
Yeah.
L, and this is also a l.
Yeah.
Right? There are two l's. I think this is available in Sanskrit too, not in Pali, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Sanskrit. And in vowels, we see lu and lu.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, lu.
Yes. It's confusing how to cognize is what's it the vowel and consonant. Maybe it's in the context we can see.
Yeah, actually, are you none?
Yes.
None, actually, there is nothing to worry about. What we learn here, don't make it a kind of burden to your brain. Now, we are not going to master the language. We are
Yes.
going to have a little interest in reading this beautiful language. This is one of the most beautiful languages in the world. So
Yes.
by gaining this skill to read these, someday you can read Sinhalese poems. I'll try to give a Sinhalese poem someday,
Yes.
coming days. And there are some Buddhist texts like Amavatura, Butsarana. Then there are that Jataka stories written in Sinhalese.
Yeah.
And we have we can see those poetries like Buddhaguna Alankara in Kotte period, and also we can see some texts like epistle, that poetry books, Sandesa poetry books, also poetry of epistles. So all are quite interesting. Actually, whatever the language, I think reading a language, learning a language is reading another world. So if you have this kind of academic interest, actually, as you have this academic interest, so I can help you in reading and learning Sinhalese language
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
So eventually we have come to these letters ya, r, l, v,
Yeah. Gr, l, w.
and this s, sh,
So, show,
s,
S,
ha,
uh,
h,
l.
l.
Sir, that law and the one from above, what is
Yeah.
difference between?
Actually, we can see the birthplace of these letters are this L. This is L. This is from
Law,
the upper.
law,
Yeah, this
law.
is from the upper part of the palate.
So
L.
can you call it as a l.
When we write Damil, this is used. Damil means Tamil, right?
Ha.
So it's
Even in
law,
Korea, we
law.
use this. It's the love.
Yeah. When we write Sinhala, we write this. But
Okay.
but you don't think that this letter is from Tamil and this letter is from Sinhala like that. I'm giving this example. Damil, that tip of the tongue goes to the top.
Like it's also Murdhanya, no, sir? It is also
Murdaja, yes, Murdaja. I didn't use this word, Murdaja, and those things because there are novice students. I'm not using the technical or grammatical terms here. I'm just trying to give a kind of sense, right? Not to use those linguistic terms. And Murdaja, yes, Murdajala, right? Murdajala. This is that L. It is not touching the tip of the tongue. Doesn't touch the upper part of the palate. I think you see these letters, and eventually there are 5 letters. This is ng, gang, gang. Now there's a word called ganga, gang. There's a word called ganga in Sinhala. That first ga is this one, ganga is this, ganga, ganga, ng. Kind of nasal sound is also there, and g. And this one j, j, j. Then inj, inj, inj. You think inj, inj, j. It is here. And this is Honda. You think Honda, the voice Honda. This is Nda. It's like a Linda. Actually, these letters are quite different from others, and so learning these are also a bit hard. That's why I kept them till the end, because we can learn this set of letters, vowels separately. And
Sir, here basically the third letter is connected to the nasal or that anunasika, that is g connected to ng, that is ng, or m connected to b, that is mb. Is it like that?
yeah, this last letter, actually these are called varga akshara, right? Kavarga, chavarga, tavarga, thavarga, pavarga, like that. That akshara means letters, right? And at the end of each, we see these vargant ending with these, and as you say, combination can be seen here. G, ng, this g and this nasal sound are connected here to make that g. Then this j is connected, j is ny, and j are connected. Then d with this one, nd. But actually, there are arguments regarding how these are connected. This letter and this letter are connected. Anyway, in the language, we can see, I mean, how this form came into being. In that regard, there are academic conversations among Sinhalese scholars. Anyway, as you suggested, we can see combination of this third letter and the last letter can be seen here. Not the letters again, sorry, the voices. G and
Sir,
g and ng, g, like that. Yes.
sir, whether these letters are present without combination as a single syllable like a ga, like a na, nga, or ni, ni, yeah, etc. No, not as a combination of consonants, but with the consonant and a vowel, that is ga, na, ni, no, nga, ni, ngu, nya, ni, nu. These forms are present or not?
I think you are
Without,
asking.
no, not as a combination, nga, nja. Without combination as a single syllable, nga, nya, or ni.
Yeah, they can
This-
come.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, they are coming. This is, I said that Lanka.
Okay.
No.
Okay, sir.
This is Panya. This is, you said that Ganta. Ganta. You said Ganapati. And this Namaskar. Right? Namaskar. Then this the words like Mala. Right? They can come. I think I just tried to show you the sounds with the alphabet. As a beginning, I think the day within about 1 hour, I didn't waste your time, and I was able to show you the alphabet. And by tomorrow, you will be taking a photograph of this, printout of this. And tomorrow, we are going to write some of these letters. And I hope to take some simple words, right? I hope to take some simple words in Sinhalese language initially. Simple words means now there are some complex sounds, no? Like iru, right? Or like this gun, dun, dam, or those things actually should not be touched at the beginning. Then your interest will disappear. So I'll be using some small simple words in Sinhalese so that you can begin with them to continue. So before winding up, any comment?
Thank you so much, sir, for the enlightening session.
Thank you
And
very much for your appreciation.
I'm glad to see that we have a great team of participants this time, and they are equally enthusiastic in reading from you. That we didn't even realize 17 minutes have been extended for the class, so that's very nice. And I would like to request, if anyone is having any question, you may please ask.
Thank you for your
Hello,
yeah.
sir. Is there any trace book for this letters trace book?
Trace book means how to write them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Like
giving that.
dot is
Yeah.
available, and
Yeah.
we will put.
I know. I'm getting them, right? I'm getting.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So you can practice fighting. Yes. I think that practicing fighting is quite important, but it will be somewhat interesting as well. Anyway, once you started that, you will have to get some pain to practice these, because these are quite different symbols.
So, is anyone having any other question?
Sir, I'm having a doubt related to this tal line. That is ta, tha, da, dha, na. It's like it's similar. So we can say that the upper one line has a sound like having a sound of a within it, like ta, ha, da, dha, na. Or it's not like this. Can you like tell me the differentiate between these two lines?
Yeah, can you see below this T, below the T or D, there's a dot, right? in this
Yes.
slide. Ta, 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 da, the, n.
Yes.
This is ta, ta, da, the, n. When you read this set of letters, you have to touch your tip of the tongue with the teeth. Ta, ta,
Okay.
da, the, n. With the teeth. When you say this ta, the, da, the, n. Ta, the, da, the, n. The tip of the tongue goes up, right? That upper part of the palate.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
I
And in
think
the
yes,
in
ma'am.
the
Continue.
lower line we can't touch the palate. It's like the no.
In the latter line, the lower line, yes, there we touch our tip of the tongue on the teeth, right? We touch the
Okay.
teeth with the tip of the tongue. And when you
Okay.
come to the next one, papa, baba, ba, we have to keep our lips together. They are actually labials, labial letters, lips together. Pa, p, ba, b, m. Always lips are kept together. They
Okay,
separate.
sir. Okay.
Yeah. Actually,
Sir, someone has
now,
requested to send a alphabet in Devanagari script for correct pronunciation in the chat box.
single alphabet in Devanagari script for perfectly pure pronunciation and practice. Devanagari script. So we can take Devanagari script. I'll look into this matter by tomorrow, but I think some differences can be. I'll see soon, right? I'll see soon, and actually I didn't think of that. Let's see, right? They will agree with us.
Okay, shall we wrap up for the day?
Yeah, this
I
is enough.
think that this class is going to stop because it seems so interesting. No one is more wrapping up.
Yeah. Then
So,
yeah, meeting
yes,
tomorrow.
yes, sir. I suggest we can continue tomorrow because we have already crossed 22 minutes after the class.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, everyone. Recordings will be available in a short while and we'll share in the group. Thank you so much for joining, and I request everyone to please join same time tomorrow. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, sir, for such a great and enthusiastic class. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you
so much,
all.
sir.
Namaste.
Yes, thank you all.